Hi, friends. It's Will here, and I'm coming to you today with a quick review, not an unboxing. I've had this deck for a little while, and this is the Necronomicon Tarot deck and guidebook. This is Insight Editions. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty good quality, and I just want to share it with you and let you know some thoughts. We'll do a flip through. We'll do a quick little deck interview question at the end. The box is very sturdy. It's beautiful too. It's sort of embossed, I think I'd say. I love it. I love, love, love the box. And it's got a beautiful guidebook. I'll just do a quick little peek at the guidebook. I will say, so the majors, most of them, or many of them, are different than what you would expect in a traditional tarot deck, right? So you've got the Fool, but then number one is not the Magician, it's manipulation. Each of the majors is a fear, right? Imagination instead of the High Priestess, growth instead of the Empress, and so on. Authority instead of the Emperor, and so on and so forth. Aliens instead of the Lovers, right? Violence is number 7 instead of the Chariot, and so on. The Void is number 21. The World. For the minors, instead of swords, we've got books. Torches instead of wands or batons. Beakers instead of cups or chalices. And then pentacles. So that is the book. Let's put that aside. Here are the cards. Lovely ribbon to help you remove them. Really impressed with the quality of the deck. And so I haven't put these in order. These are just in whatever order I had them in last. Let me just make a little space. But let's do a little flip through in no particular order here. So, here's a King of Books, for example. There's a beautiful border on the cards. Here's a King of Torches, Indiana Jones vibes there. Solitude, right? So this is the Hermit, number 9 of the majors. Instead of the Hermit, we get Solitude. What is the fear? The fear is being alone, loneliness, solitude. Knight of Pentacles, Desire, that's 8 of the majors. I guess, is that instead of Strength? Or are they doing it instead of Justice? I'm not sure about that. 9 Beakers, 9 Knight of Torches, 6 books. This is kind of an MC Escher kind of painting. Guilt and Truth. This must be Justice instead of Justice, number 11. Guilt and Truth. It's just an empty mirror. Queen of Pentacles. Choice, 2 of Pentacles. I love this otherworldly planet, I guess, right? With the spires and the comet. 8 of Beakers. Something happened there. Queen of Beakers. Scientist doing some experiment. 9 books. Queen of Books. This is a very diverse deck in terms of the kind of human figures that are portrayed. I love this Void instead of the World. It's just like a conglomeration of spheres. 9 Pentacles. It's a really cool Ace of Torches. Ace of Beakers. Here's 4 torches instead of 4 wands, right? 7 torches. Sacrifice, the Hanged Man. Underneath this pyramid, hanging upside down. 2 books. Shame and Decay. It's number 19, the Sun. right? So instead of happiness, friendship, illumination, warmth, we get shame and decay, right? Because the deck is all about fears that you have. So in that sense, I guess a drawback is I have been using this deck to do some dream work, or I guess nightmare work might be another way of putting it. Contamination. This is 14. Temperance is contamination. It's really fun at night to use this deck to tell stories, like scary stories. I've been having a lot of fun doing that from time to time. Laying out some cards, just like a 9-card spread maybe, and make up a scary story to tell at night. That is really fun with this deck. But, this is not the deck I would use if, the other day I did a reading about should I change dentists or not. This is not the deck that I would want to use probably for that, both because of the imagery. I like the images, but they're not about ordinary life, right? We are in a Lovecraftian universe of elder things and ancient ones and horrors, right? And so it's a very specific kind of situation, I think, when you would use this deck. If I had a bad dream, a nightmare a while back, and this deck was really great for helping me make sense of it and understand it. So in that specific instance, this deck is great, but it's not an all-purpose deck, right? This is not a pocket knife, one-size-fits-all deck. Instead of the moon, we've got madness and all of these faces in the water that are very creepy because are they people or ghosts or aliens or what are they? Science, number 17. Death, there's Cthulhu, number 13. The Fool. I like this one. 9 of Torches, these cultists, right? Aliens. Let me know in the comments if you would be interested in my doing some novelty readings with this deck. Just say, I'd love to see you use this deck or something. I haven't decided if I want to use it a bunch on this channel, but I'm open to doing it if folks would watch it. Ace of Pentacles. This one is cool. Chaos, number 20. Judgment, Chaos. It's just like a giant maw with tentacles. Eight Torches and the Ace of Books, another very cool card. So let me shuffle these a bit, give you a little shuffling demonstration, and then we'll do a 3-card deck interview question. They shuffle pretty well. I wouldn't say they shuffle excellently, but I am certainly able to riffle shuffle them. They're about the right size, right? I can hang on to these. Doesn't hurt my hands or anything. They're not too big. They're about the right size. There's a little bit of memory. You can see there's just a little bit of a curve there. By riffle shuffling them and bending them, I think I get rid of some of that. You get the idea. So these were already shuffled, so I feel like I don't need to shuffle them a million times because I hadn't put them in order. Yeah. So let's ask a little deck interview question. Let's just do a simple one. Let's say Necronomicon Tarot. What would you like us to know about you right now? What would you like us to know about you right now? I'll just lay out 3 cards for that. What would you like us to know about you right now? Five of Torches, conflict, competition, overcoming. 9 of Pentacles, independence, luxury, attaining growth, attaining material resources, attaining something of value. Page of Beakers. To start a new emotional journey, emotional experience, making something unconscious conscious for the first time. I think that could be the page. Beakers, we could think water, we think the unconscious, and the page, we think something new, a new potential, a new beginning, something starting again. So, what does the Necronomicon Tarot want us to know about it? That if you struggle and overcome your fears by using this deck, you will attain something of great value that will help you to see for the first time something from your unconscious that had never come up before. How about that? How's that for a deck interview question? So if you'd like to see me use this deck more on the channel, please let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to do it if I thought that people would watch readings with this deck, but it's kind of unusual, so I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this and would like to help me grow the channel, please like and subscribe. I'd very much appreciate it. I'll end it there. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.